This client had 166 items reported on their credit report. We just removed 46 items this draw, just like this, like this, like this. And I want to show you what we've been doing step by step by step so you too can knock the credit barrels out. So as you can see right here, we got 46 items removed off this client's credit report, right? 127 ongoing, as you can see, 166, 46 items removed, all right? 6 got updated to positive, as you can see, right? 59-point increase on Equifax, right? 74-point increase on Experian and 34-point increase on TransUnion. And as you can see, we got these items removed this round, or we created letters for the client and they sent them off to team effort. But most importantly, we got the results. And as you can see, these are the results. All right, now we're going to talk about the whole entire process, what we did, how we created letters and everything so you can too. But I want to show you some of the things that got removed off this client's report. As you can see right here, this got removed as well. Student loans, some got updated to positive, some got removed, negative, positive, as you can see. Now, I want to also show you this right here because we did get some items removed off this report as well, but we didn't get a lot of items removed as well. As you can see, there are still things we got to get deleted off this client's report, but this is all part of the process of disputing. You're going to get some items removed, you're going to get some items verified, and that's just how it happens when it comes to fixing your credit. So don't get all upset when you send off a letter and you get some things verified. Now, remember, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just here to show you your rights, right? So as you can see, this is just another example, or this is some more results, right? Got some more items removed. But I want to show you why this works, right? Why this works. So the reason why this works is because it's based off of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? So 15 USC 1681, right? I'm not a lawyer. Like I said before, I'm just here to show you your rights. 15 USC 1681, that's the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's what Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and anybody else. I know this probably gonna be the boring part, but I'm trying to make it fun for you, all right? 15 USC 1681, right? Experian, TransUnion, Equifax have to follow the laws that's in place for you, right? Not only this, right, debt collectors got their own specific law, which is 15 USC 1692, and they have to follow those specific things. Now, do they always follow it? We already know the answer, all right? So 15 USC 1681. Now, the one you want to go to is this one right here. You'll click on it, right? And then from there, 15 USC 1681, and then you'll click on the subchapters. So 15 USC 1681E, compliance and procedures, right? So one of the things we can leverage is 15 USC 1681B. Whenever a consumer reporting agency prepares a consumer report, it shall follow reasonable procedure to assure maximum possible accuracy of the information concerning the individual about whom the report relates. That's a specific law. So Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, and anybody else report about you have to follow the law, right? And they have to assure maximum possible accuracy when it comes to reporting your information. Now, do they always do it? You're going to see what I'm talking about. So that's one specific law, right? Another specific law that they must follow as well is this one right here, 15 USC, when it comes to disputing, right? 15 USC 1681 C. So you go down to the letter C, and then running of reporting period. So the 7-year period referred to in paragraph 4 and 6, all right, so I want you to read the laws as well, shall begin with respect to any delinquent account that is placed for collection internally or referred by a third party, whichever is earlier, charged to profit and loss or subject to any similar action upon expiration of the 180-day period beginning on the date of the commencement of the delinquency, which immediately precede the collection activity, charged to profit and loss or similar action, all right? And you can read number 2. So that's another specific law. So when it's charged after the 180 days, right? And sometimes they mess it up, right? Because it's supposed to be 30, 60, 90, 120, right? And then 150, 180. But most of the times they mess that part up, which will allow the account to be on your report longer than it's supposed to be on your report, which is a violation of the Fair Credit Reporting Act, all right? Now, another specific law you can check out is when it comes to disputing your account. So 15 USC 1681I. So these are the requirements that they're supposed to follow, but you have to read your rights and you have to understand it, right? So 15 USC 1681I and then A, and then you go to number 5. I'm gonna read that really quick for you. So number 5. So if after any reinvestigation under paragraph 1, which is this one right here, Like they're supposed to, you got to read this, right? But under any paragraph one, right? The information disputed by a consumer, which is you, a item of the information is found to be inaccurate or incomplete or cannot be verified. The consumer reporting agency shall, what they must do, what they have to do, there's no exceptions. This is what they're supposed to do. Promptly delete the item of information from the file of the consumer or modify that information as appropriate based on the results of the reinvestigation, and promptly notify the furnisher of the information that the information has been modified or deleted from the file of the consumer. So what they're supposed to do, right? When you send a dispute in, we're going to talk about how to create the letter, right? Got you. When you create this specific letter, what they're supposed to do is either based off the things that we're talking about, the inaccuracy, they're supposed to modify that information. They're supposed to fix it, update it, or remove it off the file, right? But usually what they do is say verified, and they really don't fix nothing, which is a violation of this law and multiple laws as well, right? And we can go over some more specific laws, but I just wanted to show you what's going on and what you can do to help you get these accounts or whatever's on your reports removed from your credit report, all right? So this is what I'm talking about. So 15 U.S.C. 1681 EEB I5, all these different things, as you can see right here. When you look at your report, you're going to see inaccuracies, right? The account name, account number, date open, balance. All this is very important when it comes to reported information, especially like if you're trying to buy a house or things like that. Not just with closed account or negative accounts, open accounts as well. If it's reported incorrectly, if the balance is wrong, if things are incorrect on your report, if they're messing up on the payment history, all these things matters because it all factors in when it comes to your credit score, your debt to income ratio. All this stuff matters, all right? So the thing you want to do, right? Past due balance, payment status, last reported, date last active, date last payment, 7-year history. Like all these things matter when it comes to reporting, all right? Just like I said before. And then what we say is this account's not showing maximum possible accuracy. This is the letter that we created. According to 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, the open date last active was not accurate. Deleted account immediately for violation of 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, right? And you can use multiple laws. You can pinpoint multiple things, all right? So how can you create your specific letter, all right? So this is how you're going to be able to create it, because we have a software to be able to create this specific letter and generate it based off of the laws and things like that. So it lays out the format, but I, of course, remove it, change some things up, and then send it over to the client, and then they send it off certified. But if you want to do this yourself, right, what you'll have to do is, of course, I was looking over my report, and I know some things is not showing maximum possible accuracy according to the deleted accounts listed below or violations of the Fair Credit Reporting Act. And then you'll screenshot the actual account, right? And of course, you're not going to have it highlighted like this, but you can highlight it yourself. You can circle it. You can do whatever you want, and you can pinpoint it. And then you're going to say, hey, account name and account number. This account's not showing maximum possible accuracy according to 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB. The open date last active is not accurate. Delete account immediately for violation. All right. And you'll continue doing that for every single account on your report, right? And it doesn't matter if you send a 10-page, 15-page, you want to dispute all the accounts on your report. Now, I just wanted to, everything that's holding your credit score back, everything that's negative holding your credit score back. When it comes to open accounts, don't mess with them just yet, right? Because it might just fall off your report, all right? You don't want to get that off, all right? So you can also, another thing you can do is get it notarized, because Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax all like to say you sound like a credit. Sometimes they'll say you sound like a credit repair company. We need more identification. We need more verification. We need more things to ensure that this is actually you, this people in these accounts. So to help you and not get that specific response, and sometimes you'll still get it, is just getting it notarized and adding 2 to 3 forms of identification when sending your letter, right? So you send your letter, you'll get 3 forms: driver's license, proof of residency, passport, social security card. All right, 3 things you want to send in. If you want to get it notarized, you can probably go to the library for free and other different places to get it done. I think banks. Now, if you go to UPS, it's going to charge so to get it notarized. So you can Google some different places to help you get it for free. All right, to get it notarized. So look up some resources. This is how you create it just off of like the template, right? All right, if you want to leverage AI to get this removed, the credit bureaus have to follow Metro 2 compliance procedure just like this, correct? All right, so I took a screenshot. You can take a screenshot and then it breaks it down, right? They have to follow compliance. And then can you find the discrepancies like this? Because you have to prompt it right to actually do what you want it to do. All right. So, and then it breaks it down, right? And then from there, it'll continue breaking it down, talking about everything. Can you make a table like the first image pinpointed the discrepancies, right? And then it'll make a table pinpointing the discrepancies, right? This is much easier if you screenshot it, but if you want to use AI to help you, and they'll break it down. And then from there, you'll just say, can you create a letter with only the table highlighting the inaccuracies and everything? And then bam, it will create a table for you, breaking everything down for you, just like the letter I showed you. And this is how you can leverage Grok and other AI functions to help you get those accounts removed off your report, right? You can leverage AI to get things off your report. All right. All right. So what else you can do, right? You can leverage AI. So when you send your letter off certified, right? Remember, certified, they have 30 days to complete the investigation and then 5 days to mail the investigation back to you. So you might get it before then, but once everything's done, you can leverage AI help you see what happens. So you can leverage AI. So you can download your first report and then you can say, and then download your new report and then upload it to AI and then ask it, hey, can you compare reports to see what got removed, what didn't get removed? This is how you can leverage artificial intelligence to look over your report to see what's going on and come up with a custom game plan, right? We have all that, but I have a quick question for you. If you don't have time to do all this, would you like me, just asking, not saying I'm gonna do it, would you like me to create letters for you just like this, free of charge? All you have to do is pay for credit monitoring. The answer is yes. Just put it in the comments. Let me know. If it's not, and you can go grab my free secret letter, freesecretletter.com, and go ahead and start creating your custom letter.